So now we're back inside code. Okay, so we got the line direction set up. Okay, and now we're gonna do if check. So if curve dot approximate length is greater than 2, right? And then curve dot approximate length element curve dot approximate length is less than 2.49, then we're going to add it to a list. So we can see OG drawing vertical lines, drawing space vertical lines, dot add and X. Okay. All right, and then we have our tx2.commit. Commit on the same level as our other guy. Oops. Doesn't seem like that. Okay, let's see you in there. Okay. For each 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. All right, great. So that's the end for commit 2. Sorry, for transaction 2. All right. Now we're going to grab the points of the line. Okay. All right. And pause it right there, and then I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, and we're back. So now after this, now we're gonna grab the points of the line. Okay, so let's see, get points of line. And then we're going to do get points of third line. And then it's going to be divide up segments. And then transaction 3. Okay, cool. All right. All right, so first one we got XYZ first line point start is equal to OG drawing space vertical lines. And we're going to grab the first one on the list. Okay. Dot geometry curve dot get endpoint 0. Okay. And duplicate that. We're going to change this one to end. And this is going to be 0, and then we're going to grab the other end of it, and then we're going to need the view. Yeah, it's going to be view, family view. So the family dot active view, because we're inside it. All right. And then, oops. Okay, and then over here we're going to grab the points of the third line. Why is that not working? Oh, whoops. We don't need that. Okay. Okay. So we got the points of third line. So those are all. So the XYZ points, right? They're all doubles. So we can grab those. So second line. Point start X. That's going to be OG drawing space. Oops. Drawing vertical lines. O dot geometry curve dot get point 0 dot X. Right? And then we're going to copy that so we can do Control D, Control D, Control D, and change this to Y. Change this to Z, and then change that Y and Z. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna grab the other points, right? So we can just copy this. and come down and paste that, and then some space, and this is going to be, we're going to change this to end. All right, and then this guy's going to change to 2, because we have 3 lines in our list. So we want this one. I figured this out by trial and error, by the way, so just FYI. Okay, so 1, 1, 1. Okay, and then second line point X. Good. Okay, now we're going to divide up the segment. Okay, so we're going to do double vertical distance segment is equal to first line point start dot distance to first line point end, and divide that by 4. Okay. And then we're going to set up the segments for however many we want, right? So we're going to need double vertical segment count 2, 4. All right, and of course, if you wanted 5, you would change this to 5 and this to 5, and if you wanted 3, you would change that to 2 and that's, or sorry, if you wanted 3, you would change that to 3 and that to 3, and then you'd be able to go from there. Okay, now we're inside the transaction. Okay, and we're going to do, let's see, using transaction tx3 is equal to new transaction family doc. So we're inside the family document. Okay, and here we're going to do, of course we start it because that's what we do. Start. And this one we're going to name transaction 3. Alright, and then we're going to commit it right here, so tx3.commit. Cool. Okay. Alright, and so this one's going to be, so we're going to grab vertical lines, line points, for drawing horizontal lines. Okay, and then we're going to draw lines horizontally. And set parameter and color. Okay, cool. Pretty basic. Let's do it. Okay, so this one, so we're going to do XYZ, see, new start point, new start point is equal to new XYZ second line point start X. Okay. And then we're going to do second line point start Y. Minus, oh whoops, darn it. This needs to be all in the for each loop. I'm sorry, in a for loop, not for each loop. They're different. Okay, so for int I is equal to 0, while I is less than vertical segment count. All right, iterate every time plus 1. Okay. All right, that all goes inside. Okay, cool. All right, so back over here in the minus. So this one's going to be new XYZ second star X, second star Y. And it's going to be double I plus 1 times vertical distance segment. Okay. Comma. Second line point start Z. All right. Okay. And then we can go ahead and duplicate that line. And then we're just going to do the endpoint for it. So new endpoint and this is going to be second start line start, changes to end. And change this guy to end. Whoops, nope, he's going to stay at start Y, because we're still using the same start Y technically. Okay, and C vertical, C minus, double plus 1, yep. Vertical distance segment, and second line point NZ. These probably don't matter, but just in case. Okay, great. Okay, now we're going to come over in here, and okay, now we're going to do line horizontal line is equal to line dot create unbound. Oops, line dot create bound. My bad. Dot create bound. And that's going to be new start point, comma new endpoint. Great. Cool. All right, and then down here, we're going to actually draw the line, so detail line, horizontal, detail line, equal to family doc. Oops. Family doc dot family create dot new detail curve, new family view, comma horizontal line. Okay. And we're going to do that as detail line. Okay, that works great. All right, and then once we do that, we're going to add it to our list. So detail horizontal lines list dot add horizontal detail line. Okay, cool. Now we're going to just set the parameter and the color. It's going to be assign visibility to lines dot assign visibility to lines, and we're going to do command data comma family doc, because that's the document that we're in, comma horizontal detail line. All right, and then we're going to change the color, so line color, this one we're using our class that we made, line color dot set line color. This is going to be command data comma family doc comma horizontal detail line. Great. Okay, cool. All right, that's going to be for transaction 3. All right, let's go into transaction 4, and I'm going to pause right here and I'll set up in transaction 4. All right, see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we just finished transaction 3, right? Now we're going to do the next part. All right, so separate that out. Okay. All right. And we're going to do a for loop. So for int I is equal to 0, I is less than, while I is less than, OG drawing verse space vertical lines, dot count -1, and do I plus plus. Okay. And then we're going to do if I is equal to 0 and OG drawing space vertical lines dot count is less than or equal to 3. Okay. And do this. We're going to do double curve distance 1 is equal to OG drawing vertical lines, get the I iteration of it, dot geometry curve, dot get endpoint O dot distance to OG drawing vertical lines. We're going to get I plus 1 dot geometry curve dot get endpoint 0. All right, and close it out. And next, curve distance 1. Great, and then we can just duplicate that, and we're going to do curve distance 2. Curve distance 2, get endpoint 0, distance to curve lines. And then we're just going to grab this guy. Okay. And then grab the endpoint 0. Yep, great. Okay. And then after that, we're going to do double single element is equal to curve distance 2. Oops. Curve distance 2 divided by 5. All right. And then we're going to say we want, this is another one where we, for the, how many segments and spacing that we want, right? It's going to be in horizontal division count. Is equal to 4. Okay. All right. And that creates some space, and we got to do some points. So double start point. We're going to call this OGX. Is equal to OG drawing list. And get the I dot geometry curve dot get endpoint 0 dot x. All right, and copy that a couple times. And this is going to be grab the y, grab the z, and then do the same thing over here. Y and z. Okay, great. And then we're just going to copy this whole block. Copy, paste, and then we're just going to change this to end. Oops. End. Okay. And then change these to 1. All right, and then XYZ, and we're good. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, next we're going to go inside the transaction. So it's going to be using transaction, and call it TX4. It's equal to new transaction dot family doc. Okay, and it's going to be TX4 dot start. And we're going to call this transaction 4. Okay. And then when we start the transaction, we need to commit it. Okay. And this one we're going to do X, first line. Okay, so it's going to be XYZ start point OG. Is equal to new XYZ. It's going to be start point, oops, start point OGX, comma, start point OGY, comma, start point OGZ. All right, and then endpoint, pretty similar. Just copy that. and then it's going to be the endpoints. So endpoint oops. Sorry. Okay, so this should return back to point, and then this should be end. Cool. Okay, my bad. Alright, so endpoint OGX, endpoint OGY, endpoint OGZ. Okay. Alright, now we're going to draw the lines. So line, we're going to call it line OG is equal to line dot create bound and start point OG, comma start point oops. Here we go. Point end. Okay. And point OG. Alright. Okay. Close that, and then we got detail line, vertical OG detail line is equal to family dot create, oops, family create dot new detail curve, and it's going to be in the family view, comma line OG. Where are you now? Oh, that's why. Line OG, and then as detail line. Alright, cool. Okay, and then line color, and then add a list. It's going to be line color dot set line color, and it's going to be command data, comma family doc, comma vertical OG detail line, and then detail vertical lines list dot add, and it's going to be vertical OG detail line. Okay, so now we're just adding to the list. Okay, so now we're going to be inside a for loop, right? And so for that, we're going to do for int c is equal to 0, c is less than horizontal division count, c plus plus. Okay, and then now we're going to do xyz start point is equal to new xyz, and we're going to call it start point OGX plus single segment times C plus 1, and then start point OGY, and then start point OGZ. Oops. Okay, great. And then you can do the endpoint, so XYZ endpoint is equal to new XYZ, and that's just going to be endpoint OGX plus single segment, same thing, times C plus 1, comma endpoint Y, endpoint OGY, and then endpoint OGZ. Okay, then we're going to do line geom line is equal to line dot create bound, and it's going to be start point endpoint. Okay, and then now we have that. Now we actually have to draw it. We need detail line, vertical detail line is equal to family doc dot family create dot new detail line, oops, new detail curve, family view, comma, geoline. And we're creating that as detail line. Okay, great. And then we're going to add it to the list, detail line, vertical list, dot add, vertical detail line. And we're going to do parameter, subcategory parameter, is equal to vertical detail line, dot get parameter, and then we're grabbing built-in parameter dot family, oops, family underscore curve, we're looking for G-style plus invisible. Okay, now we have that. Almost done with transaction 4. Can now we're going to create for each element ID. I'm going to call it element IGS, element IDGS in vertical detail line dot get line style IDs. Okay. And then it's going to be if family dot get element IDGS dot name is equal to title block layout line type. So if that, then just we're going to set subcategory parameter dot set, and it's going to be element ID GS. Okay. All right, and rename next and S. Okay. Cool. And after that, for the for each, we're going to assign visibility 2 lines. So assign visibility 2 lines dot assign visibility 2 lines, command data, comma, family doc, comma, vertical detail line. All right, and then after that, set the line color. So line color, oops, line color dot set line color, command data, family doc, oops, comma, vertical detail line. Okay. All right, and then that's it for transaction 4. Okay. Now we're in transaction 5. So we just have this one, transaction 6, and then we're done. Okay. I'm gonna pause it right here, and I'll see you in the next one.